y'all? It's Dee, about to react to this impressive vid. It's titled Solange SMACKED Jay Z for flirting with another woman. Again? Or are we talking about the first time? or did it happen again? That's crazy. And then Beyonce and Brandy's feud is over. Kelly, everybody has their own theories. We're going to hear impresses. Why not? We have to hear everyone. And people have told me to check this out, so here we are. Let's watch.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Impressive channel. Now, it seems like P. Diddy is sending threats to 50 Cent after 50 Cent produced this documentary on Diddy exposing all of his dirty deeds. I don't know if y'all seen it, but the documentary is called Sean Combs' The Reckoning. And I heard this documentary is wild. Wild. Like, they've opened up a whole can of worms and talked about all the deaths and assaults that he was behind. I'm telling you, Diddy's going to be in prison for a long time. Once that Tupac trial starts, that's it for him. But anyway, 50 Cent has been involved in this whole documentary exposing Diddy. And I do think 50 has a personal vendetta against him because Diddy used to have freak-offs with his baby mama, Daphne Joy. And if you know Diddy's pattern, anytime he was either jealous of a man or fixated on a man, he would always chase after that man's girl to basically get under that man's skin. This is what he did to 50. And on top of that, 50 felt like he tried to make a pass at him, which is why he has been trolling Diddy.
Your favorite villain? My favorite villain? I kind of like Diddy.
50 is so petty. Now, Diddy did send a cease and desist to Netflix over the documentary, and he also sent a bouquet of flowers to 50 Cent. And these flowers look like funeral flowers. And he sent it to the 11 Miami club where 50 performed at. And 50 thought that this was a threat. He said, "What kind of gay-ish is this? Diddy sent me flowers at Club 11, LOL. Why all the foreplay? Get busy. You know I'm stupid. A warning? I'm 90s grimy ninja. You don't warn me, LOL." Oh, this is crazy. You know what?
Nah, those are bars. Those choice of words. What's with all the foreplay? Let's get busy. Like, come on, bars. Those are bars. I'm sorry.
Sent these flowers as a threat for sure. If you know anything about Diddy's character and how he moves, this was absolutely a threat.
Though. You gotta pause on
It's a dumb move on his part. Why is he sending threats from prison?
Nice double.
It's so dumb. But I will say 50 has to be a bit careful because he doesn't know what Diddy has up his sleeve. Now, moving on, I want to talk about this. Now, y'all remember over 10 years ago when Solange beat Jay Z up in the elevator at the Met Gala while Beyonce stayed in the corner and watched? Well, there were rumors that this drama was over the fact that Jay Z was being inappropriate with another woman, and that woman was Rachel Roy. And Wendy Williams spilled this tea years ago, so this is not new. However, the Daily Mail did an interview with this fashion designer named Oscar G. Lopez, who confirmed that, yes, the fight was over Rachel Roy. Jay Z complimented the fashion designer Rachel Roy, and Rachel allegedly had a history with Jay Z, and she also had a relationship with Jay Z's former business partner and nemesis, Damon Dash. So Jay Z complimenting her was inappropriate and honestly disrespectful because I know he was doing that in a flirtatious way. That's why Solange got pissed off, and that's why she went upside his head in that elevator.
And I think that Jay Z complimented her about the gown, and Beyonce's sister felt that it was not proper. So it was a kind of a drama there, and the dress was all over the news. That was so funny.
Now, I want to talk about this. So I saw this video surface of Beyonce backstage at Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine concert. This video was actually posted by Fresh Made It and Music Exclusive, so it was real.
Oh, wait. I didn't see this at first. I guess I wasn't really paying attention. But it looks like Beyonce is coming forward, and then she sees Brandy, and then, like, hurry up and turn the other way. Hold on. Let's do normal speed so we could break this down. Wait, I didn't notice this before.
Stage at Brandy and Monica's The Boy Is Mine.
You can see she's headed in this particular direction, but then it looks like she notices Brandy right here, and then she does a swift turn in the opposite direction to avoid her.
It was actually posted by Fresh Made It.
And look, she even does another like quick little turn, like, oh yeah, that's her.
And Music Exclusive, so it was real. And I noticed that when Brandy was coming through, Beyonce seemed like she tried to hide.
Yeah, she
now,
swerved
we've
in
been
the opposite
speculating that
direction.
Brandy and Beyonce
I didn't notice that
avoided
before.
each other. In fact, Ray J even said that Brandy
Maybe the quality was worse in the other video. I don't remember.
and Jay Z has shown up at the concert multiple times, but would not say hi or acknowledge Brandy.
Y'all that come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B. Y'all walk by Brandy room, just pull her, say what's up, B, have a good show. I mean, she don't care. She never told me about this, and I am crashing out on this one.
Ray J is so irritating, but when he came out here and said that, it blew the story up even more. And the Breakfast Club even got sources confirming that Beyonce and Brandy don't fool with each other like that.
I got calls from people that are close to the tour and people that would know who called me and said, hey, you know, I saw the report and now there's videos circulating online of, you know, Brandy walking right past Beyonce backstage and just different things. And they're like, they don't fool with each other. Like, they don't.
I'm sorry, this video is so funny to me because the way Brandy was walking, first of all,
I did not notice that the first time.
Context. Okay, Brandy was actually about to go on stage.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I be zoning out sometimes. All right, if that's not already apparent, I be tired. I got a lot going on. All right, sometimes I be thinking about other shit and not fully paying attention. All right, so I did miss that.
And so she was coming through, everybody made way, and Beyonce, of course, wouldn't have time to interact with her anyway, so she moved aside, but it's the way she stepped aside that was so funny to me. She saw Brandy coming, and she turned around. She actually acted the same way she did with Jason Lee. She really didn't want Brandy to know that she was there. Actually acted the same way she did with Jason Lee.
She did a whole little turn
She
to
really
get away from him.
didn't want Brandy to
Oh, that's
know
embarrassing.
that she was there.
And he's
But
just chasing
Brandy
after
knew.
her.
And saying a polite hi wouldn't hurt. I mean, she is at her concert. But they don't have to be cool. I mean, I realize they're not cool and they don't have to be. I mean, this situation is no different from all the older divas who used to feud back in the day, like Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle.
Oh
This is
my
literally
God,
history repeating
that
itself.
is
When
so
you have two
extra.
legends, two divas, two respected artists with egos, they may bump heads from time to time. And yes, I do know Brandy and Beyonce have a history. I talked about it a little bit in my video here. Yeah, there were rumors that they both dealt with Jay Z. There were rumors that Brandy didn't feel good when her career started shifting during Beyonce's rise. And some people even say that she was jealous, you know? And also, I think the main issue was really over Kelly Rowland. Kelly is good friends with Beyonce, and Brandy and Kelly were really good friends at one point. And I kind of think Kelly might have been venting her frustrations to Brandy about her career. And Brandy was encouraging her to ditch Matthew Knowles and Beyonce, allegedly. And there were some things said in those conversations that Kelly may have told Beyonce, and Beyonce felt a way about it. So I do think this is where their tension stems from. And Kelly even grew distant from Brandy too.
And so you guys aren't the same as you used to be. So she tried to drive a wedge between you and Beyonce. Why are you letting, them promote Beyonce like that? And you just couldn't take it, right? I'm not answering that question.
She didn't answer the question, but she knew it was true. I miss Wendy Williams, man. She got to the T. But anyway, yeah, I mean, there was a period where Brandy and Kelly did fall out. However, they did rekindle their friendship. In fact, Brandy's daughter, Sarai, said that Brandy and Kelly were close. And Brandy and Beyonce were cordial because Beyonce pulled up to Brandy's house.
The most, famous, and this is not my mom's, I think was, Beyonce, she pulled up.
Beyonce was there?
I don't think it was a Christmas party, but that was, the most, and Kelly Rowland.
And Kelly?
Kelly, one time, Kelly and my mom had the same birthday, but
That is so cute.
she came, and Kelly and my mom are really good friends, but one year Kelly had come over, and I didn't realize it was Kelly Rowland. And she was cooking in the kitchen. I'm like,
You knew who Kelly was at this point, right?
yes, but I
didn't recognize her?
No, because I was so little. I was 8, and I'm like, wait, isn't that the lady that sings Motivation? Isn't that the lady Beyonce? Right? I was like, oh, that's Kelly. And I was like, hi, Miss Kelly. She's like, oh, Granny's calling Auntie Kelly. I was like, Auntie Kelly. Cute, but I've met her so many times before.
Yeah,
So knowing that Kelly and Brandy maintained their friendship and Brandy and Beyonce were
That's
cordial,
cute.
it seemed to be like whatever issue they had was just in the past. And they both did publicly praise each other. Beyonce said Brandy is a great singer. She praised her song Focus. She was very supportive of her during her tribute to Whitney Houston at the BET Awards. Brandy also said Beyonce was one of the greatest artists and entertainers of all time.
Period.
She said she's one of the best vocalists to pick up a mic. She even tweeted that she's a Beyonce stan. And she even did an interpolation of Crazy in Love.
It's not giving stan though. I think people throw that term around so much. And it's you projecting. Child, not everybody is standing for everybody. Jesus Christ.
During her set on The Boy's Mind.
But I mean, she threw that term on herself though, and it's girl, that's not what a stan is.
Tour. So I think
That means you are a diehard fan for them. You keep up with a lot of things they do. You tapped into them. You listen to their music all the time. Like, you've been to hella concerts. You got the merch. Okay, there are definitely a lot that goes into being a stan, you know? You online arguing with people in their defense. Like, all of that combined makes you a stan. Brandy, I wouldn't call you that, sister girl. You ain't even speaking to the girl at the concert, or she ain't speaking to you or whatever. It's not giving stan.
both respect each other's artistry and their talent, but I can't deny there is still some personal tension there. It could be a battle of the egos, but also, this might sound dumb and silly, but I kind of think that that's what I'm concluding. And I could be wrong, and I know it sounds dumb, but they're fighting over who can be the better friend to Kelly. See, Brandy put Kelly as an opening act on her and Monica's
No,
tour,
women do that.
and that's something that Beyonce has
That is not
done.
unheard of.
Brandy and Monica have been so amazing, such wonderful tour partners. And when they announced this tour, I was super excited, very excited that they asked me to be a part of it.
So Brandy and Monica asked Kelly to be a part of this tour. And like I said, Beyonce hasn't asked Kelly to open up for her.
I think that would have just been so odd, though, considering that they started in a group together to now get to this icon status and then be like, yes, you come and open for me. Like, I don't know. Something about that would have just been odd. And I feel like that would have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and people would have been complaining about that. Like, oh my God, you got her as an opener. Like, why you ain't on the stage just performing with her side by side? Y'all should have co-headlined. You know, it would have been people saying a whole bunch of dumb shit. So I feel like to avoid all of that, she's probably just like, nah. You know, and yeah, it's like open for what? Like, she had other people come and open, or who were guests or whatever the fuck. But like, I know in LA, well, not on the night I went, okay, because I complained about this before. You know, because I went to the LA concert on her birthday, and she had no openers or guests or whatever. She had nobody else performing with her, and I wanted to see Kendrick or like SZA, Dolce, like all of those people came out. DJ Mustard, they all had a set to some degree. Before she came out, or as she was on stage or whatever the hell. But yeah, I feel like she doesn't really have people who officially open. Like, it's not Beyonce and then below her you see people's names. That's not a thing. So I just feel like she doesn't really want to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look, she's like, I'm the star. This is my show. So yeah, I think it's odd that people are putting that pressure on her or looking at her sideways like, why you not having Kelly open? I just don't think it makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't either if I was her.
But I think Beyonce is going above and beyond to support Kelly on this tour, to reinforce that she is a good friend to Kelly. And I do think she and Jay Z are working behind the scenes to make sure that Kelly is promoted and highlighted on this tour. And at the end of the day, Kelly is going to always choose Beyonce over any of her other friends, because that's like her sister. So Brandy didn't have a chance.
I was told that Kelly, Rowland, and Brandy actually used to be pretty close, but even that has subsided in years.
But I still blame Ray J for blowing this whole situation up, because honestly, we would not be talking about it to this extent if it wasn't for him. Monica even had to snatch his phone because he was doing too much.
Snatch his phone?
But before we leave here, I am going to take Ray J's phone.
Oh, that's hilarious. Period, Monica.
We love you, Ray J.
This is so funny.
That's
I'm thankful
funny.
for Monica on this tour. I really am, because she has been like the big sister. She has kind of smoothed things over, and I think her and Brandy have amazing chemistry together.
This
but
is
anyway,
amazing.
what y'all think about?
Looks like they had a great time on tour. Good for them. But I mean, people are gonna talk. It's like, whatever. This is what people do. You know, these celebrities. People want to speculate and have all these opinions. Who knows what's really going on? As far as Solange smacking Jay Z for complimenting somebody's dress, like, that's kind of crazy. There has to be more to that story. Whoever that man was, he was being real messy, and he needs to get more details. If you want to talk about it, because that don't really make sense. He just said, oh, that's a nice dress, and then she got that mad and wanted to attack him in the elevator. Like, that don't really add up. But who knows what's going on with these people, child. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.